Thank you and welcome back to Noble. My name is Fem, and let's get back into this with the Wincestor family again. And so we've got Rose the Third. We got a lot of babies going to be happening soon. Ariancia the Third, Fierce the Third, Pagasa, Eustatter. The original Eustatter did die last time, and so did Rose. I don't know if Amalrus is going to have a baby, but we shall see. She looks like she might be able to, but so far they haven't had any yet. And I don't believe... Oh, he is chaste. That could be why he's not having any kids, but sometimes that's not what it is. Sometimes they just don't want to have babies. We have Luata the Third. These two still need to have kids. Alila of Avatinus is still going strong. Edina is still going. And Honorios has gotten to the 5th. So Honorios has so far been the longest one that we've had so far. All right, let's see how far we can get today. Okay, we got some babies. Amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Nagelman, Adina the 5th quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. Yay! So now we have an Adina the 6th and Nagelman the 2nd. Nice, 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 nice. So, I mean, I could, but I think you should be fine, hopefully. Well, let's give you that just to be safe. All right, let's see if you got anything. After a day of spine-shattering screams and more spilled water than a shipwreck, my mouth, Goma Wincestor wrestled forth a healthy girl, earning well-deserved praise for bravery, then promptly departed this realm, leaving Tequila the Second weeping and clutching their new daughter like a muddied trophy. That is so sad. Like, did he not just get married and then he just... Wait, why is that showing? Oh, because I already have someone. Okay, never mind. I was so confused for a second there. Yeah, let's send you on that hunt, I guess. He literally got married and then she instantly died. Giving birth to Coma the Second. That sucks so bad. I'm so sorry. That is just horrible. Oh, that is horrible. Count corpse and a convenient coronation. The grand coronation barely concluded before Rose the Third Wincestor dragged a confused Godwin the Second Crankheim behind the tapestries and ensured they would never trouble anyone again. As Crankheim went down a little bit, stepping over Evatine the Second's rather inconveniently placed corpse, Rose the Third announced their new title with a green water than the moat. I did not know she would be cutthroat. The crowd, sensing it was wiser to cheer than ask questions, dutifully applauded the fresh count. So she killed a Crankheim. Wow. She is cutthroat. That's not me in real life, no. My liege, between shrieks and spilled broth at the house Wincestor estate, Sophronia the Third Wincestor delivered a legitimate son, while Eustatta the Fourth, overwhelmed by the graphic realities of pregnancy, it is pretty graphic, toppled lifeless onto the flagstones, apparently outdone by a bit of blood and screaming. Wait, what? No! Oh my gosh, how do you die from that? I think he died from shock. He never realized how much it was, and now he's dead. Wow. Just wow. I can't get... We brought Sophronia back into this household. She had a baby. Her husband died. She can't have any more. That is so horrible. Like, what the heck? Oh, my word. I'm going to have you help with that. All right. Okay, so nothing happened at that funeral. Oh, I don't know what's going on so far in this household. During the collection, Evatinus the Second triple tolls. Okay, so he told a little white lie. With a grin that would shame a fox, Lulassi the Second managed to convince a caravan of merchants to part with a full crate of apples at the toll gate. Never has the art of polite exhaustion looked so refreshingly fruitful. Okay. So Alila just died. I'm going to send Honorios to go do that. How did this courtship go? After Maviva paraded a basket of wilted posies and an all awkward poem, Graham Wincestor gallantly agreed to an engagement, pausing midway only to rescue a toppled servant boy, earning nods of approval from the ever-watchful Luthossi. Cool. So that's... I guess we'll send you to that wedding, because it's Graham. He has to get married again. It's what he just has. Rose still has to get married. She's 16, so she's still young enough. Okay, how did that go? Against all odds, and the suspiciously slippery dance floor, Rudolphy, the 6th Wincestor, and Rosie Vase the 2nd. First, Crankheim Marquis. So, okay, this was the Marquis I was thinking of. Frostward exchanged vows without a single relative fainting. Yes, we now have a Marquis in our family again. Woohoo! Where is the Marquis? Okay, right here. I don't think he's going to have any kids, unfortunately. But we do have a Marquis in the family. Yay! In a chaotic world of noble rivalries and power plays, Viola II defied expectations and peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. Delicate flower, she's Viola III. So Viola's moving on. How did this pregnancy go? Amidst the cacophony of wails and screams, Luca Wincestor valiantly endured a treacherous pregnancy and successfully gave birth to a healthy, legitimate girl. And Robert got Robert the Valiant. So we have a Luca II now. Nice. Any more babies? No. We do have a young maiden, but I don't believe we have anyone who can marry her right now. Not that I have available. During the wedding of Esmond and Rolla, an inebriated servant mistakenly dropped a heavy pouch of gold onto Edmund's lap, so he's richer. After a stunning display of forced smiles and cold, clammy hands, Esmond and Rolla reluctantly bound in wedlock. Oof, reluctant, that's not good. And they got a crate of apples from her ever-thrifty aunt. There he is. That's the one I was waiting for. It's like, I'm waiting for him to be free. So they did get married. At least it's a reluctant one. They didn't start having babies just yet, but I heard someone over here having babies, so let's have you help them. My liege, as the incense choked the air at the funeral, Honorius V kindly surrendered their seat to a weeping courtier. He's selfless? I thought he was already selfless. Could be wrong. And let's send you to go collect. I heard more babies. Oh, from our 2 newest. So Esmond and Rolla already getting at it even though they were reluctant to get wed. Reluctant doesn't always mean it's going to end horribly. My liege, as the priest stumbled through the vows, Graham and Maviva exchanged rings and glum glances, sealing an unhappy union. We got another unhappy one, while Wymaward somehow managed to fatally bean Luthossi with a poorly aimed celebratory goblet. Again, Wymaward is not one of ours. He is part of House Crankheim. He is not one of ours, so... Okay. Oh, ooh. So I could get... Ooh, he's cute, too. 46. Let's try it. That's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Actually... Yeah, let's send Ernalris over here for that. Nothing else to do. Alright, see what happens. After Wilwyn and a ragtag gaggle of bandits tried to relieve Lisa of their purse, a vigorous wrestling match ended. Okay, so she did good. A dance of spilled goblets and rings. During the courtship, Tequila, the 2nd Wincestor, attempted a daring toast to win Avige the 2nd's favor, only to trip spectacularly, if I can even speak, over their own shoelaces. This unfortunate display sent goblets soaring through the air and rings skittering across the floor, landing in the lap of a bewildered courtier who had mistaken it for a new proposal. Ooh. Impressed by such enthusiasm, Avige the 2nd decided this buffoonery was charming enough to accept the engagement. I love that word, buffoonery. It's kind of a cool name. Buffoonery. Let's send Pagasa to the wedding. Let's see how this courtship went. At the house Winusvalder court, where awkward courtship attempts abound, Rose II's unique strategy of spilling wine on Wymaward III's shoes while debating the merits of frog legs did not win. Okay. Rude. That was Rose the Second. We still are waiting on Rose the Third to get married. Do we have anything else? Oh, baby over here. As the halls of the House Wincestor estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Luca Wincestor finally expelled a squalling bundle of joy, a healthy, legitimate son. So now we have Luca the Second and Robert the Second. Nice. What's that? It's a young maiden. Ooh, we do have a young gentleman over here who could. Jaunita the Second. Sure, let's do that. We do have another one over here. I believe, we do have someone over here. She looks pissed. Amarilde the Second looks appeased. I don't know why she looks so angry, but she's angry. My liege, setting out to collect dues across the House Wincestor lands, Abenoa the Second, found peasants miraculously allergic to taxes again. Well, you still got some, so some is better than none. How did this go? After weeks of coughing up more phlegm than a tavern wench's tankards, Marcia Wincestor finally succumbed to the illness. Darn it. Well, I guess I'll have to get her Nalris wed again. Maybe. He's chaste, so I don't know if he's gonna have any kids. I'll have her help them with that. Alright, how did this go? In the throes of agonizing labor at the House Wincestor estate, Rolla could not bring the baby into the world, yet miraculously survived the ordeal. Oh, I'm sorry. You'll do it. I know you will. Help him, please. I'm not going to touch that right now because I don't want to split right now. The reason I don't want to split is because Honoreos is over here and Rose is way over here. And if I split and I lose either one side, it's going to suck. Because I want to see both of them. I want to see Honoreos keep going. He's at the 5th right now. In a union sealed with far too many toasts, Tequila the Second and Navige the Second wed beneath the banners of House Wincestor, only to discover that House Alistair packed their chests with enough jewels, so they got jewels. Oh, and Avila died. The interesting thing with this, too, is he does not look 51. Why does he not look 51? Why does he not look 51? Oh, that's crazy. He does not look that old, young. Or that old. After dazzling the House Alistair Hall with a speech about goat breeding and bribing a few courtiers with an emerald hairpin, Rose III secured Galeris II's hand in engagement. Yay! That's a good sign. So I'm going to send Eustatta the 5th over here and see what happened here. Fortune tellers and foolish vows at House Wincesvalder. With a purse full of charms and an eye for omens, Edmund Wincestor barged into House Wincesvalder's soothsayer-infested ballroom, demanding a prophecy on matrimonial prospects. Encouraged by the dubious nods of 3 fortune tellers and 1 highly suspicious goat, Edmund knelt before Jaunita II Wincesvalder and blurted out a vow grander than a midsummer harvest. Somehow, Jaunita II accepted, and now the kingdom is a buzz, and House Wincestor enjoys a glimmer of respect. Cool. I'm going to send Rolla to go with that because her husband is distracted. Okay, and then we lost Kelso. Oh, go to your husband's funeral, please. How did this courtship go? After a rather tedious poetry contest disguised as courtship, Honoreos the 5th Wincestor charmed Amarilde II with tales of rescuing orphan ducklings from a moat, earning both Amarilde II's hand and the title Honoreos V the Benevolent. Nice. Good job, Honoreos. Let's send Luca to go to that. Oh, he's getting... Okay, so nothing happened there. Alright. What do we got going on here, my liege? After a priest with an unfortunate list finally pronounced Edmund and Jaunita II wed, a mysteriously trunk stuffed with silver coins was conveniently left by a tipsy guest, but seems pretty happy. At the wedding feast of Edmund and Jaunita, the second ruler spilled a goblet of wine. Okay, so that's fine. Sure, why not? How did this one go? With a flourish of vows and a cake large enough to double as a fortress, Rose III and Garrus II ended the wedding in matrimonial bliss. Yes! A harmonious union was sealed despite the towering cake threatening to topple onto the priest. Yay! Oh, wow. Wait, are all these his kids? Did this dude... We married someone who has already 5 kids. Oh, and Sophronia the Third is... Oh my word! Sophronia the Third, who is literally in our family right here, is also Gilris II's child. Wow. And Rolla, she's in our family too. She's right here. I think, did we get Galrus? We might have gotten Galrus. Gilman, I don't think we got Gilman, and Themis we did. Wow. Well, was not expecting that. Lisa died, unfortunately. And Adina the 4th died as well. We have you guys making more babies. Cool, cool, cool. More babies happening. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. After a stunning display of 4 smiles and cold clammy hands, Honorius V and Emerald II were reluctantly bound in wedlock. Oh, reluctant. And they got a crate of mediocre apples from her ever-thrifty aunt. Who's dueling? Who got into a duel? Oh, good. You guys are having babies. Really? Really? I hope this goes well. I mean, I could Randwin. It's not very high, and I don't think I have anybody else who would possibly be able to help with that. I don't know. Do I have anyone who could possibly help with that? Maybe you could be her? Because I don't have any other females to be wed off. Malaysian a dazzling display of diplomacy at the courtship in House Wincestor. Tequila serenaded Cletis with a charming tale of dragon saving, prompting an engagement. To cap it off, they even brokered peace between quarreling courtiers. Ugh. Speak of the English here. Malaysian the duel outside the House Wincestor estate. Furious II bumbled around as mediator, managing to mispronounce Amagiri's name thrice, called the duel a friendly knitting contest. Awkwardness was palpable. With a wink and a flawless shot, Amagiri Celester knocked the feathered hat clean off Ariencia II's head, then gallantly helped him up before the assembled crowd, who watched as Ariencia sink into a puddle of pure embarrassment. But not death. Thank goodness, not death. Wow. You're having babies, you're having a baby, you're having a baby. Yay. Do we have anybody else who... No. Okay, yeah. Let's go with that. We're marrying back into our household. Alright, how did this go? My liege, confounding the grim predictions of every servant and even the doctor, Eastard III demanded a cauldron of boiled nettles and a diet of garlic, miraculously rising from bed just as the estate was dividing up their best socks. Okay. Sure, I'm gonna send you, I guess, to do that. I think you're chaste, right? Yeah, you're not gonna be promiscuous. Okay, I'm gonna send you to this wedding. Alright, let's see how many babies we get. Oh, good lord. Havencia, you help that. Okay, that's a lot going on. I gotta pause. My liege, at the wedding of Tequila and Cletis, Goma II managed to spill wine on 3 noble robes and announce an opinion about husband of father cuisine loud enough for the priest to drop their scriptures. Okay. In a union sealed for far too many toasts, Tequila and Cletis wed beneath banners of House Wincestor, only to discover that House Wincestor packed their chests. Okay, so they got more jewels. But they're married, maybe he'll have more kids. As thunder crashed and nurses flailed about, Onisha II survived a perilous pregnancy, but the baby did not. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. So nothing happened there. My liege, in a chaotic world of noble rivals in power plays, Mafia defied expectations, peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. A delicate flower. Perfect. Now we have a flower name. I could go with Lily, because that's a flower name. Oh, it's a patron. It's a Patreon. Nice. Ooh. Themis. Oh, good grief. Yep. Back in the family. This is one of his kids. A Themis is literally one of his kids. Yep. Hey, keep it in the family. I don't care. Amidst the lively gathering in House Crankheim's court, Rose II kindly offered a platter of pickled eels to Randwin II, who was too engrossed in juggling. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Can't get her married again. She's 57. Alright, how did this one go? Amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Robert, Luca quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. Nice. Alright, so we have another boy, because we're not going with Gaustengori. Wow, what a name. Let's go with somebody suggested, Helios. I think that's a good name for him. Okay, let me get these. Send you to that. Send your wife with you because why not? And then let's send you to go do that. Alright. Oh no. Ruthossi died. We have you go to your wife's death. A funeral. The house Wincestor bachelor Barfrey II was utterly unimpressed when Alris III managed to spill wine on their tunic and then trip over the dais. Naturally, the trust waned considerably. In an unprecedented turn on House Wincestor's court, Lilia II wowed the gathered nobles with a peculiar courtship gift, a live chicken to ward off bad spirits. What is it with these live chickens? It seems to work, though, so keep doing it. And they got engaged, yay! I'm going to send Evatinus to help you with that. How did the quarrel go? Amid the cacophony of the quarrel, Ariancia mediated with face so long even the walls seemed to droop in sympathy. So she is gloomy. Fabulous. And then she died. Sophronia, go help with that. See, so you're not going to have any other kids. You guys are going to be having more babies soon. See how this one went. An ungodly amount of groaning and screaming, and Dina the Fifth had a difficult but successful delivery, giving birth to a healthy, legitimate boy. Yay! So, Guggery, let us rename this one. Another boy, so let's go Apollo. I believe Apollo was a male. Pretty sure. More babies over here. I don't want to do that. Kelso the Third. We do want to get him married. Uh-oh. Something happened over there. Death. With a trembling lip and more whimpering than one hears at tax season, Emerald, the second Wincestor, could not bring forth an heir, but clung to life. I'm sorry. You'll be fine. We saw someone move. Ah. So, he unfortunately died. Huguelos. Sure, go to that. That's what happened. He moved over here because he's dead. Alright. Oh, we have a young maiden. Oh, good, they're gonna have kids. Yay, I'm happy. Let's see. Your high health, you do have high health. Your charisma is pretty high. Could still help with that if I want to. As Mona's weapon, a bumbling attendant tripped over their own robes. Sophronia III Wincestor discreetly accepted a crate of turnips, payment for services rendered, from a sheep courtier before the priest could finish mispronouncing Ancia's name. Do I have anybody that would be, like, real amazing at any of this? I mean, I'm okay, but I'm not seeing anybody who's like, oh my gosh, they're so good at it. They have such high charisma. I don't see that. Hopefully they'll be fine then. After a week haggling with a flock of merchants who claimed their goats were nobler than Envatinus, the third returned with a single suspiciously aromatic sack of onions and just enough coin to buy a round of mead on discount. How rude. Okay, so we do have another young maiden. This is a female. It's the hair. The short hair is, I don't know. Okay, so maybe, I don't think I have any other boys over here that need to be wed, so yeah, let's go for it. Ooh, you got a lot of goods. My liege, while wandering the muddy paths of House Wincestor, Evanor II announced a count's surprise inspection, even though she's not a count. But she got a lot. Cool, good to know. Let that go. After a suspiciously lengthy exchange of vows and a priest who nearly nodded off, Barfrey and Lilia II emerged triumphantly wed, beaming at each other. Ooh, which means happy wedded bliss. Nice. Amidst a whirlwind of giggles and fluttering eyelashes of the courtship, Ariancia III dazzled Athemis with tales of House Wincestor's irresistible charm and economic prospects. Smitten, Athemis agreed to the betrothal, thus boosting House Alistair's trading clout. And again, this is House Alistair. I'm still so shocked that he is literally the father of so many people here. He's the father of her. He's the father of her. It's crazy. We're just getting all of them, I guess. Inheritance bingo. House Wincestor triumphs by candlelight. As the priest droned on, a dusty ancient will was hauled out from beneath Theron II's moth-ridden mattress, discovering bequest of a chest bursting with coin and baubles, all to House Wincestor. I would hope so. Ooh. Is he a count? Count, yes, that's what I thought. Do I have any young maidens for him? I do. I remember. Yes, I do. I have her. Would she be a good match? Yes. And let's send her mother to help with that, because her mother hopefully will be good at it. So this wedding, let's send a Ferris. You go help with that. Alright, how did this go? My liege, the halls of House Wincestor rang with nervous shuffling as Hownita, the second Wincestor, endured a disastrous pregnancy. Oh, the child was lost. She survived. How is it you're losing? Your health and your fortitude are really good. Even his charisma is not that good. I'm probably going to have somebody help you with your pregnancies, I'm noticing. Yeah, they're having babies again, I guess. They're still having babies. Cupid's arrow misses the chaperone. I've had sometimes where they don't have it for a little bit, like they keep losing the baby, and then like after 3 times, boom, they get baby. So it happens. After several excruciating polite dances and 3 failed attempts at poetry, Kessler the Third Wincestor finally managed to drop a tray of sugared figs directly at Fige Salastor's feet, distracting the chaperone long enough to steal Asanla's attention. Oh, no. With a conspiratorial wink and a promise of better verses, Kessler III secured an engagement on the spot. Now House Wincestors whispered out for both romance and innovative fig deployment. Right, we had the innovative fig deployment last time, too. Who knows? In the grand halls of House Winnisfalder, Avenor III cast a fortunate gaze upon Noes Standen. Amidst awkward small talk and a minor mishap involving spilled mead, unbelievably the mirthful blunder led to their engagement. Yay! So, yeah, let's have you help with that. I don't have anybody who really can help with yours. Let's send Lilac to that one then. And then there's this one. Let's send Robert to that one. I think he's going to get sick. I just know it. He's going to get sick. I'm going to send you, and you need some people with you. How about you, and how about you? Both of you. I don't think I have any young maidens left to get wed. Oh, well, I could try with Rose again. Let's give it a shot. Maybe it'll work this time. She's been having bad luck. She at least had 1 daughter. So her line is still going. Still going. Maybe they'll have a daughter. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. A purse dropped, no vows forgotten. Okay, so this is a good one. Athemis and Arian Sia III did get married. So again with the wig, the hidden pouch, an omen of prosperity, and sealed their union with broad grins and a heavier corn purse. Yay! Yay, you got married. Again! Your father's right over here. And your sister's right here. And your other sister's over here. Alright, come on, please say it. Yes, she did give birth, but she gave birth to a boy. Darn it! I wanted her to give birth to a girl. But look at how many kids he's had. Wait. Gurdon? Yeah, no, we're renaming you, boy. Let's go with, somebody suggested Sunny as a name, so I'm gonna do Sunny. Oh, that's another Patreon, too. We're getting all the names that are, you know. Alright, so we still have you. I don't know. I mean, I could, yeah. Let's go Huglos and see how well you go for that. Okay, so we got a lot going on. Purse dropped, no vows forgotten. Okay, so this one is actually good. They did get married. Okay. How did this one go? Wait, I thought they got married. Oh, he was just at the wedding. Under the disapproving gaze of Thalgar, Hugolos, the 4th Wincestor, presented a wilted daisy in a poem apologizing for existing. Unfortunately, nothing happened with that. My bad. Oh well, after a stunning display of 4 smiles and cold clammy hands, Castle the Third and Osanlo were reluctantly wed in wedlock. Dang it. An ever thrifty aunt. Reluctant. Darn it. Sir, I don't know if you're ever going to finish your line. I'm going to do that just because I want to see if that'll help. But I can't guarantee it will. Who died? Someone died. Way over here, and they're...
Okay. So Rose is not going to have any more kids with Galeris. How did he die? Of old age? Yeah. And she just got married. Oh my gosh. What do you know? Amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Edmund, Jaunita, see, she did have a baby, delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. So Edmund is now Edmund too. Yay! See, sometimes it just happens. She definitely needs to get married again because I don't want her to have just one kid. I'll send you to that one. How did this one go? In a spectacular display of indifference at House Alistair courtship gala. Yep, he ignored her. She's 61. She does not look like she's... She still looks like she's able to have a baby. Oh, why is that so... Oh, that's so bizarre. I don't understand what's going on with that. I'm gonna go a little bit further, guys. Okay. Let's see what happened. Collecting war spoils. A little more smoke in a ledger. Rosivasi II convinced every trembling village to double their spoils, from swords to suspiciously lavished cakes. Thanks to such persuasive collecting, House Wincestor is now the talk of every jealous noble house. While escorting the treasure caravan, Eleonora managed to trip over their own scabbard, scattering gold. But she didn't die. I'm thankful for that. During the collection, Rosivasi II stared mournfully into a chest of wilted loot, sighing so heavily that even the defeated foreign soldiers looked concerned, so he's gloomy. Well, that's weird. Oh no. No, 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 no. What the hell? We got a girl, but she died. Maviva is dead. Now I have to get married again. Has he not had, like... He's had 2 wives already, and he has... he has kids. So much death. So much death, man. So much freaking death. I'm gonna give you to her and have Sophronia help, I guess. So weird. Alright, how did this baby go? Halls of House Wincestor. Aww. Childbirth, disastrous pregnancy. Child was lost, but she survived at least. Well, hopefully they'll be able to. Like, these guys had like 2 and then they had a baby, so it happens sometimes. Let's send Lilac to go to the funeral. Alright. Okay, guys, we have reached our 30-minute marker. I tend to go with 30 minutes. We do have 33 years left on this one. I think after this one, we're probably going to go to House Salister because that was the one that was voted next. House Sapid was the last one voted, but that's probably because everybody can play the demo right now until July 6th, and House Sapid is who you've got. So everybody wants to see the other houses. So I get it. I get it. Hopefully we'll get a Duke. We did, unfortunately, again... Graham and his wives, he's gone through 2 already. Both of them have died in childbirth. Both of them. I don't know what's going on. And then Rose... Rose the Third has... Yeah, she's been going through husbands too. She got this one. I think she had the first one. He died before they could have a kid. Then she got this one. No, never mind. She did not get married before him. This was her first one. She got 1 child and then he died. Rose the Second has had 1. I don't know. And Eustader, unfortunately, had 1 kid and died after getting married. Go figure. I really hope you guys continue so far. I mean, we're trying. We are trying. I don't think Ernalris is going to get wed. I don't know about Huglos to continue that line. Viola, she's still got 1, so maybe... I'm hoping Honorios the 5th comes out Honorios the 6th. Hopefully. We shall see. Alright, guys. If you have any more name suggestions, please keep throwing them down below. If you guys like my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my content, please give me a subscribe. It really, really does help. And I'm glad that my sound is much better. I've got rid of that stuff I was using before. It wasn't the best as it was making everything else too loud. So anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, evening, wherever you are in the world. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.